Hello, nice to meet you. My name is JJ. Can you please tell me your full name? Okay, what can I call you? Alright, so in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some general questions about yourself. So let's first of all talk about your hometown. Where do you live? What's the most interesting part of your town? Would you say it's a good place to live? Alright, now let's talk about music. What music do you like? What music do you dislike? Okay, then what music do your friends like? And do you enjoy the same type of music? Okay, and what's the most popular type of music where you live? Mm-hmm. All right, and now let's move on to talk about sports. So, what sports do you like? And where did you learn how to do it? Okay, and did you do some sports when you're young? Alright, so now we are going to move on to the second part of the test. So here I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. But before you talk, you will have 1 minute to prepare and think about what you're going to say. And you can make notes if you wish. So the cue card question is, describe a time when someone gave you something that you really wanted. Okay, so you have 1 minute to prepare. Okay, can you start speaking now, please? Alright, so now we're going to move on to the last part of the test. And in this part, I'm going to ask you more general questions related to your topic. So the first question is, Should employees have their own goals? Okay, then how should bosses reward employees? Okay, and what kinds of gifts do young people like to receive as rewards? All right, and how should children spend their allowance money? All right, and the last question, why do people like shopping more now than in the past? Okay, so that's it. The test is over. Good job, guys. So now I'm going to show you my band score 8 answers to all these questions. Let's talk about your hometown or village. Where do you live? I live in Seoul, which is the capital city of South Korea, and I grew up in Seoul, so it is my hometown as well. Well, I've been living there all my life. And it is a big city, which has everything from modern art galleries, great shopping places, famous restaurants, as well as huge city parks where you can enjoy picnic. What's the most interesting part of your town? Well, there are plenty of interesting places and things to do in Seoul, but if I have to choose one, then I would say that it has lots of cool cafes and famous restaurants that are totally worth checking out. Would you say it's a good place to live? Oh, yes, definitely. It's a great place to live since it has everything I need and lots of things to do. It gets quite crowded, especially on weekends, but I love the hustle and bustle of this big city. What music do you like? I love old acoustic guitar songs, and that's why I started practicing a guitar as well. Well, my favorite songs are all by the Beatles. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Yesterday, Hey Jude, and so on. Well, they're my all-time favorite songs. What music do you dislike? Well, to be honest, I love pretty much all kinds of music, but if I have to choose one that I like the least, then it'll be hip hop music. Well, some of hip hop songs are hard to understand, and I feel like they're just not for me. What music do your friends like? Do you enjoy the same type of music? Well, they like all different types of music, but most of them are so into K-pop. Blackpink, BTS, like all the K-pop stars, they're super popular. Well, I like K-pop too. Well, it's not my number one favorite type of music, but yeah, I listen to it from time to time. What's the most popular type of music where you live? Well, as I said earlier, K-pop is all the rages. So some of my friends are also crazy about K-pop. So whenever we hang out in downtown, we go to the coin karaoke and sing K-pop songs together. What sports do you like? Well, these days I'm really into cycling. Well, several months ago, I once again started riding a bicycle on a regular basis because I wanted to get back into shape. So now I try to commute by bike during the week, and on weekends, I enjoy bike riding in the park. Where did you learn how to do it? I have a friend who I usually go for bike riding with, and in fact, he is an amateur cyclist. He attends cycling races and everything, so he guided me through all the equipment I need and taught me some basic tricks and skills. Yeah, he actually gave me proper lessons, which helped a lot. Did you do some sports when you're young? Yeah, I enjoyed riding a bicycle when I was young as well. I got a bicycle as a birthday gift from my parents, and my dad taught me how to ride. At the time, I went everywhere on my cute little bike. And my family was very keen on bike riding as well, so we often went to the park, rode bicycles together. Describe a time when someone gave you something that you really wanted. Okay, let me tell you about my guitar, which was the best birthday gift ever. Well, this takes place when I turned 19. Well, at the time, I was really into old acoustic guitar songs, so my parents got me a guitar as a surprise birthday gift. Well, I had told them that I've been dying to learn how to play guitar, but didn't expect that they would actually get me one for my birthday. Yeah, so it was such a delightful surprise. And the guitar was gorgeous with a dark brown body and a shiny gold headstock. It was both unique and beautiful at the same time. Well, plus, most importantly, it sounds awesome. I loved it. So since then, I've practiced playing guitar on a regular basis. It's definitely one of my favorite things to do when I have some spare time. Well, my favorite songs to play are all by the Beatles. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Yesterday, Hey Jude, and so on. Yeah, they are my all-time favorite songs. playing their music makes me feel very relaxed and happy. So this guitar is more than just a thing I own. It means a lot to me. So as soon as I received this cue card question, my guitar immediately came to mind. Should employees have their own goals? Well, I think having a goal can have several benefits. It helps to push themselves to the next level and not to give up. Goals can also be good motivations. For example, one of my colleagues has his clear career goal. So I've seen him struggled with his work, but he didn't give up. He stayed calm and tried his best to find solutions. So having your own goal helps to carry forward, I think. How should bosses reward employees? Well, each employee is unique, and what motivates one person may not work for another. But in my personal view, monetary incentives are the best. I once received a bonus at work, and with that money, I was able to buy my dream bike, which cost a fortune. And that bonus was the best reward I've ever received. What kinds of gifts do young people like to receive as rewards? Young people like different things depending on their tastes and lifestyle. But I guess brand new smartphones might be the best gifts for many young people because, they use their phones for everything. They spend all their time chatting with friends, buying things and watching short videos on their phones. So smartphones can be the best gift for most of young people. How should children spend their allowance money? Well, children should spend their allowance wisely. They need to figure out what expenses are necessary and what can be avoided. To do so, their parents should teach them how to do it. Children learn from what they see, so parents should show them how to spend money wisely. They also need to have open communication, talking about what things to buy and stuff. Why do people like shopping now than in the past? That's an interesting question. From my point of view, there can be many reasons why people today enjoy shopping more than in the past. However, I believe the main reason is that shopping has become much easier with the advanced technology. Nowadays, people can purchase anything they desire online and easily compare prices and research product information on the internet. I think that's why people are more interested in shopping nowadays.